As you might already know, the Miss California competition is set to hit the stage at the Fresno Convention Center this weekend. In fact, the preliminaries start tonight. But the ladies representing the entire state, they've been here all week, touring Fresno and getting to know the Central Valley. This is just one of the many reasons that this competition impacts our valley so much. And here with more is Sonia Minapachi with the Convention and Visitors Bureau. And joining her, you might remember, is Jessica Carmack. She was Miss California 2016. Ladies, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having us.
Yes.
Happy to be back.
Jessica, give us an update. It seems like yesterday you were here all the time.
It really does feel like yesterday, but I can't believe a year has gone by.
Yeah.
You know, this year has gone by in the blink of an eye, and now, you know, I'm a working woman.
You're a working woman, doing great things.
I'm an event producer nowadays. I work for an event production company in the Bay Area in Mountain View, and just a quick little snippet into my life. Yeah. I just got back from Washington, D.C. I'm on a 13-day trip where I helped produce the National Geographic Explorers Festival. Yeah. So I was in a whole different world.
Well, I bet all your work for Miss California competition definitely helped influence your great successful work life.
100%.
And Sonia, give us a little insight into the Convention and Visitors Bureau. What do you guys do?
Sure. Our job at the Bureau, we're a destination marketing organization, and our job is to welcome groups such as Miss California to the Central Valley, and we work with our hotelier partners and our venues to make sure they have the warmest welcome possible and make sure they have the best experience possible in Fresno.
Yes, because this is a big deal. Remind folks why it's a big deal to have Miss California here.
This is a huge deal. Miss California makes a huge impact, not just on the social scale. Obviously, it's great to have all the lovely women and men who help the organization in Fresno, but groups such as Miss California are a huge economic impact on our business owners, on our tax dollars. In the average, on the average, Miss California brings about $250,000 annually.
That's incredible.
In just tourist money.
Yes.
So it's fantastic to have such groups, and not to mention they're fun to be around.
I know, they sure are.
There's some great ladies to be around.
There
and
are.
Inspiring as well.
We have a great class this year. So.
Yes, a good class. You were wonderful as Miss California.
Thank you.
And I know you toured up and down the state. What sets Fresno apart in your personal experience?
You know, I have been part of the program since I was 15 years old, and I was just talking to Sonia about this, that this is actually my 7th kind of summer trip to Fresno as a teen for a couple years, and then back as a Miss for a couple years. But it really is that central meeting point of our huge state of California, and it's so special to be back every year because it's, you know, that one experience each summer that we get to take part of, and it's kind of like our summer camp, but
I like
you know,
that.
a much more elaborate summer camp where you get to win scholarship money and pay for your higher education. But because of the city of Fresno and that warm welcome we get, it's such a fun experience for us. It's not just coming to compete for the title of Miss California or Miss California's Outstanding Teen, but it's opportunity to learn about your state and learn about where all of the agriculture and food for our entire world
Isn't that
made.
the truth?
Yes. You know, as Miss California, I was a brand ambassador for the American Pistachio Growers, and I've learned so much, not only about pistachios, but about, you know, how they're grown and how our crops are grown here in the Central Valley.
It's so true.
Absolutely.
Yeah, explain more a little bit about how it helps our valley farmers. It helps our local businesses.
Absolutely. It brings attention now that it's being broadcasted, especially on Channel 47, I believe, correct?
Yeah, statewide.
Statewide. It brings attention to the breadbasket here in Fresno and Clovis area. The girls get to see the different areas. They get to take tours to see the different business owners and production that actually happens here in Fresno, Clovis
And I
area.
love that it puts a spotlight on a part of California that isn't the Bay or LA. You know, I mean, we all know the Bay and LA are great, but everyone's food comes from here. And that's fun to see, especially for the girls.
It definitely is, and it's so funny. When I went to Miss America, you know, they asked, you know, what are you from Hollywood? Do you see famous people every day? And I'm like, oh, you know, I'm from the Silicon Valley, I'm from the Bay Area. You know, we have good tech companies and sports teams, but not exactly. But when they ask, you know, where's your pageant held? Is it held in Hollywood? Is it held in San Francisco? I'm like, no, it's held in Fresno. And they're like, Fresno? What's Fresno?
Where's Fresno?
You know, I explained to them that we make all your food.
Yes, yes, yes.
So it's a good conversation starter.
Absolutely.
And it really is educational and enlightening to people when they learn about the Central Valley, because a lot of people just frankly don't know.
It's so true. Yeah. And explain a little, Sonia, what the girls have seen this week. I know they went to a Grizzlies game.
They went to a Grizzlies game. They also got to do a whistle stop tour down Fulton Mall.
That's new this year.
I'm sorry, Fulton Street, now that it's opened up. They were able to stop, and the business owners were very welcoming, letting the girls come in at each stop and getting to taste some of the food, taste some of the flavors of Fulton Street. Then they were at Veterans Memorial.
And Veterans Memorial?
I'm sorry, Veterans Hospital.
Okay,
visiting
yes, the VA.
some patients. They also went to the Armenian home and got to take a tour there and meet some of the residents there. And of course, on Monday, Mayor Brand was kind enough to welcome them at the grand arrival at City Hall.
That was
which
super
was
fun.
Fantastic to be a part of.
Well, so much to see, Jessa, in terms of Miss California. As we mentioned, the preliminaries start tonight.
Yeah,
what are these girls? What's going on in their minds since you've been there?
Yeah, and it's so funny. I just left rehearsal to come and be with you, and I'm so happy to be here. But it's so great because these girls just finished their interviews, and I think that is the first set of jitterbugs in their tummy where they have been working so hard the past 6 months to be here, and I think they're just ready. They've been working so hard, and they want to show California who they are and what they're all about, and what part of the state they're coming from, and how ready they are to do the job of Miss California.
Now the fun starts.
Right, the fun stuff, all the show.
Well, everyone can take part in the fun by, of course, going to all the events which are going to be held, Sonia.
At the Soroyan Theater, the next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, and then Saturday the finals for Miss California at Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are at 7 p.m.
Yes.
And Saturday will be at 5.
Awesome. The details are right there on your screen. Don't forget to get your tickets, of course, online and at the theater. Thank you, ladies, so much. Great to see you again.
So good to see you.
And thanks for all the information.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We're so glad Miss California's here. We're ready to go.
Us too.